Hey everyone, Brian here with Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. So today I've got another bourbon review for you. Not quite a 60-second review, but I'll try to keep this one under 5 minutes so you can get on with your life. So we've got today Stellum by Barrel Craft Spirit. This particular bottle is a single barrel at 118 proof. And this is part of Stellum's Single Barrel collection. They name them after zodiac signs. So this one is Leo. And it's got a mash bill of 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% malted barley. So the rye content is pretty high. I would say, borderline high rye mash bill. So let's get into this one. It's about $60 retail, and it's distilled by MGP. So right off the bat, it's got a lot of things going for it. MGP makes fantastic products, very consistent distiller of really, really good bourbons and ryes. It's $60, which is not too bad, especially considering it's a single barrel at cask strength. So a lot of good things going for it. Let's get into the nose and the tasting and see what we got here. It's peppery. I definitely get a hit of rye spice right off the bat. Touch of chocolate, like milk chocolate, not dark chocolate. So I don't really get like that bitter dark chocolate nose. It's more of like a softer milk chocolate, some oak. It's also like mildly floral, not in a negative way. Sometimes something that's floral can be like a little cloyingly sweet. Not that way at all. It's just kind of subtle. Definitely picking up some like milk chocolate though, which I really like. They hit a rye spice because I'm a rye fan. I'm getting that. Okay, let's go in for a taste. A lot of bourbons, the sweetness you get up front. This one I get more spice up front and heat. Probably because of the significant rye content to it. The rye punches through, definitely. And MGP is kind of known for a lot of their ryes. They make some incredible ryes. So I'm not surprised that the rye is punching through here. It's sweet, but it really packs a spicy punch as well. There's a cinnamon punch to it. Maybe like a touch of, however you pronounce it, anise, like star anise. There's something like that drifting through the palate and maybe even the nose on it as well. This, by the way, is a Total Wine and More store pick that I picked up locally. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Um, this is a really enjoyable pour. I think it's a good value at $60 considering single barrel, 118 proof, made by MGP. It's aged, it's non-age stated, but it's aged probably around 4 to 5 years based on the research that I've done. This is a really enjoyable pour. My question for myself, which I haven't quite totally decided yet, is it unique enough for me to buy it again? There's several other single barrel expressions by Stellum in their single barrel program. So I'm kind of like leaning towards trying other single barrels in their lineup beyond the Leo. Not that the Leo is bad, it's just that I don't think it's terribly unique. It has a lot of those MGP rye characteristics, which I like. I'm a big fan of. And so I'm going to definitely enjoy drinking this bottle. There's no doubt about it. But is it unique enough for me to sort of like stock it? I probably would say no. It's a good buy. Definitely pick if you haven't had any Stellum single barrels from their single barrel expression program, pick up one for sure. They're not outrageous. Part of Stellum's place in the marketplace they're a division of Barrel Craft Spirits, as we know, and part of their place in the market is to maybe be priced just slightly under Barrel Craft Spirits. A lot of barrel stuff is, well into that 80 to 120 range. Their stuff can get quite expensive. I love Barrel Craft Spirits. Huge fan of Dovetail. Love Seagrass, Barrel Vantage, and they put out about 35 Barrel Craft batches at this point. I love Barrel Craft Spirits. I think it's a great company. So this is actually one of my first forays into Stellum, and it's good. I like it. $60. I think it's a relatively fair price. I just don't think it's super unique. I think that's what I'm trying to say at this point. So go out and get yourself a bottle of Stellum Single Barrel from their Single Barrel Expression line. I think you'll enjoy them for sure. And then it just becomes a question of maybe finding a particular expression in the line that really, really hits your palate, and you really super enjoy, and maybe that's the one that you end up buying or rebuying. So for now, I will leave you with that. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for joining Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf, and I hope you'll think about liking, commenting, and subscribing. Bye.